look to you?
Well, it's cloudy, that's for sure, but it's not foggy like it was earlier, so it's improvement.
Okay.
I'll take it.
I'll take it too, then.
All right, be the first on your block to add some plants that aren't all that common in our area.
Wisdom is live outside now with our garden expert, Derek Thomas, to explain why there's a whole new world of plant possibilities out there now. Like we're living in Florida. Wisdom, good morning.
Good morning to you, Allison. Good morning to you, Tony. You know, I'm the perfect guy for this segment, a guy with no green thumbs at all. So we're going to turn to the expert, as you just mentioned, Derek Thomas, Garden Grow. Now, Derek, the theme for this is the culture has changed in this area to where we can start growing some of these plants now. Tell me what we have here.
Well, and you're absolutely right. And that, you know, tropicals have always been something that we've used as accent plants at the front door, different things like that. Now what we've actually got is some options for plants that used to be not cold hardy here.
Okay.
They've even redesigned our zone, our cold hardiness zone, because of fluctuations in temperatures. So now we've got bigger options in our garden of plants that we can put in. Things like palms, things like bananas, things like even bay laurel. You know, bay laurel is a plant that you used to not be able to reliably use here. This laurel wintered over the entire winter outdoors in a pot, and it's coming back. You can see the new flush of growth. Bay laurel is used for stews and different things like that, but you now have the options of doing things like that. Things like jasmine. This is a Confederate jasmine. You see the little white blooms on there. A lot of the sages have also become now able to grow in our area. Perennial bachelor buttons. These guys, it's a great flower. It comes out in the first part of spring. You used to not be able to reliably have this in your garden and have it come back year after year. Now they are coming back. One of the things that you have to look at when you've got these cold hardy plants, okay, so this eucalyptus wintered over all winter. Don't worry about these brown leaves. The plant's going to get rid of these leaves themselves. What you want to see is this flush of new growth that's coming out. That shows you that the plant has wintered over well. The other thing that you want to start thinking about if you're going to be using some of these cold hardy plants, particularly things like palms, sometimes you'll order it in. This is a windmill palm. You'll order it in and it'll come to be this size. Keep in mind that in 5 to 10 years, this plant could be as tall as you are.
Oh, wow.
So you want to make sure that you plant it in a proper space. You want to make sure that you plant it facing south. If it faces south in your landscape, it's going to get more sun during the winter. And in the wintertime, particularly for the first couple of winters, you want to protect it from the north wind. Maybe wrap it in some burlap.
Got it. Is that the secret to keeping all? You have to wrap them and take care of them because they're not used to being here yet?
Yeah, during the first season or two, it's usually a good idea, because it's going to get them established. And then the thing about you were talking about, well, what happens if the temperatures start to get cold again?
And if the climate changes again, but you said they will adapt.
Once they're established, once you have a hardy bamboo that has a hardy banana rather that has established itself in your garden, it can take a colder than normal winter because it's gotten its root mass established. What you want to try to do with these guys is protect that root mass from any winter wet, which means you don't want to plant it in a low space, you want to plant it higher. Also, things like callas. These callas are fabulous. That's a great plant that you can use for mom. You know, Mother's Day's coming up.
That's right.
And also, the other thing that I wanted to talk about were some cold hardy herbs. I've created a little basket because Mother's Day is Sunday.
Got it.
I'm calling this my calming basket for mom. What I've gotten here is I've got stevia, which is a natural sweetener. I've got eucalyptus. I've got chamomile, lemon balm, and we're gonna pop some mint julep in there in case the kids are driving mom crazy.
Got it.
Or at 4 o'clock, she can go ahead and make herself a mint julep.
Got it. Okay, got it. Cool. Very good information there, Derek. It's glad to know that these plants are here, so we appreciate Derek Thomas, Garden Grow, the expert, the man with the real green thumb. Thank you very much. Back to you.
Follow me on Twitter.
Thanks, Derek. Thanks, Wes. Well, it is a morning for